Perfect. Today we are back again with another Plan With Me Monday. And today I'm going to kind of show you here. I've got my desk really all ready for you. I'm going to flip you around. And today we're going to I'm going to take you through an example page of how I would script out with, using my Tombow pens to like color in and do a little bit of calligraphy there. And I'm then going to kind of show you the details of kind of running through my day again with planning using the Planner Perfect method. Again, the real secret to the method is completely using your planner as a vision board, really, and it's like a written vision board. So the more detailed you can get about your life and what you want to execute, and the more inspiring you can make it, then that is where your success lies, because you're going to be moved toward things that are inspiring and more fun and some things that you want to do versus being just where you're doing bullet points and writing down just tasks. Whereas in your mind, you're looking at them as if it's just something to get done, and that's it. When you're writing more tasks and lists like that, we really don't look forward to those, but we know they have to be done. So in that regard, a lot of times we'll kind of slough it off. We won't get it done. Majority of the time, we're not organized. Maybe we'll get our crap together, right under the gun if we need to. But to really have an everyday, beautiful life, it's all about scripting out a beautiful life. So, everyday things can be beautiful. When you clean your home and keep it tidy, or how you do it, and a candle lit, and maybe coinciding, I've always done this where I coincide doing laundry with baking. And so a lot of times I'll be taking a loaf of bread out of the oven and I'll be folding fresh towels. It's just one of those kind of things that kind of give you all the feels. And we're going for feels, okay? We're going for the feels, because where you're feeling is what you'll manifest. And so you want to inspire yourself and feel joy, surround yourself with beauty, take time to take a walk. Think of all of these different things that you can do to inspire yourself and get in a really high vibration. I mean, really. And so that way you're not just living a life of being a task manager and crossing it off. Wash the floor, check. I mean, that's where the mundane, unorganized, not really being organized woman comes in. When we change the focus off of bullet point task manager, we get more than into the creator of your life. You are the creator of your life, and the way you start is a blank page. You get going, and the books themselves are beautiful and inspiring. So when you turn your pages, when you see your calendar, when you see your cover and you close it and it gets fat from all your scripting of your life and your dreams within those pages, it's inspiring. And if you didn't see my story or my Facebook story on my page, you'll see some of my other planners that I have filled up and used. So with that in mind, guys, as the foundation for the Planner Perfect method, I'm going to go ahead and flip you around and show you a full day with more of its detail of how you can plan using the Planner Perfect method. Hello. Let's go ahead and dive right in. Here is my planner. Now this is my Sunday. So actually this is the day I'm recording. It is on a Sunday, and this is it. And again, these tip-ins are so valuable because those to-dos, those ones that really you want to have pop out to you, this is how they pop. I've had a lot of women say, well, when you're writing in so much detail like that, how are you able to pinpoint, let yourself see the very, very important things you got to do and all of that. Now, mind you, also too, I want to elaborate a little bit when you're writing in detail. I'm telling you what, a lot of times you don't even, you don't so much need to remind yourself of things because of the nature of what writing down things in detail does. It's like a download into the brain. I mean, it's like a mental download, because the more detailed you are, the more your mind is, hears it and is taking note of it. So I'm going to try to bend this down just a little bit more here. There. So that's the beauty of it. And it's just absolutely amazing. But this is how I do have things really jump out at me. So, and it's with these tip-ins. So this is another great one. Do not forget, I have a baking day once a week. I mean, so this is beautiful. We've got the to-do, and I've got a calls and appointments. These are in the store. They're just absolutely fabulous, because if you do need to make calls and appointments, this will jump out, and there you go. So in terms of how I, did my Sunday, I wrote down, some things don't need a whole lot of detail. I mean, but I like to put in exactly how my morning will go, because sometimes it'll vary. And so with this one, more of a meditation and coffee was here, and then shower after that. Sometimes I'll shower first. It just kind of depends. So I do kind of write all these little details up. It's just my morning. It's me. And I love writing all those things down. So with that, I planned on, now this is where it gets a little more detailed. I did some videos today. And where my details are this is for Planner Perfect. So that is in my business planner. So that's where those will go, is in here. So the details of it are in my September planner. So I don't need to get detailed with that. There's not enough room, and that allows me to be organized with my business or my business planner. But I just let myself know, I make a note that you're going to want to go check that out, Jenny. You know what I mean? So that's where the details are of those videos I'm going to be doing. So then plan out our homeschooling week, and a little insert of what I wanted for them for this week. So more of that, though, then is found in my homeschool planner. And this is actually it. This is where I hold my homeschool planner. And this one has my 12-month calendar that has more of our goals, and then I've got each child in here that is actually schooling. So there you go. And so the details of that for that day, for each day, is in there, and I don't need to get so detailed in here. This is also talking with my sister, getting my newsletter done. All of the details are in my planner. And I just got real detailed. I didn't need to go back. This was something where my husband needed to be fitted for a wedding. So I got real detailed of what needed to be done, ideas, all of that. I just got super detailed. And of course, it went without a hitch. I mean, we got it all done. Then we even ended up going to the Kimmel Orchard. I put that down here, and we just did some leftovers and nibbled on pumpkin donuts and apples. So that's kind of what we had for dinner. It was a lot of fun. And all of that. So let's see. And I even wrote down here, my husband found the perfect one of his suit, and we're all done with that. So now here we go into Monday, and I love to put down the weather. That's always really fun. I'm going to be having these, I'm going to draw these up for you girls in our everyday sticker line. So be watching for that. It's kind of fun to put the weather, because then you know what you can do that day. If it's rainy, you know not to do anything, that would be an outdoor activity. So it's one of those kind of things where I love putting the weather. So I have down that I'm rising early, coffee and meditation, and then I'm going to be showering, and then I'm going to be uploading my Monday video. So by the time you see this, I will have done all my stuff. Newsletter stuff that I'm getting out, breakfast. I even have exactly what we're doing for that. So when I'm dressed and ready, I'll be flipping eggs for babies, and I'm having Bella do some of the laundry, kind of picking up the kitchen. And so I do get very, very detailed. This is where I'm like, check my homeschool planner for those details, run to the bank. Business planner has all of the other different little things, the details of the day. So I'm going to make sure I check in there, and I'll be executing more business within this afternoon over here, and I'll get to that in a minute. So there's something I need to talk to Maddie about. So this is something that I will take note of. These are different calls I need to make. which this really sticks out. It'll definitely get done. Take the kids out to lunch. We'll get home, and this is when I'm going to be doing some of my baking and some of my homeschool stuff in the afternoon. And my roast is going in the oven. So in between my baking and pulling out biscotti and putting in my roast is when I have an hour devoted to when I'm going to be focusing on my business and things like that, and painting. And so I have kids that I know will be watching, and my older ones watching my younger ones, and then my business planner is where all the details are. So then I have from the cleanup to taking a walk because the weather's so lovely, sitting outside, and a couple of YouTube videos in particular that I wanted to watch before bed. And so I absolutely, and then bedtime routine, which is always makeup off and mask and brushing my teeth, which is a long ordeal, and just taking care of my skin and body and all of that kind of deal. So this is an example of my full day. So having said that, I kind of wanted to kind of show an example of how I might start my do calligraphy. Okay, so here we've got a September plan book. So you're already feeling inspired, you know, by the cover. So you're opening up this beauty. And what I love to have it right in the center. And what I'll do is I'll just write the day of the week in calligraphy. And then I'll come back and make a little mark here where I can come back with a Tombow pen and color it in, making it thicker in where the down strokes are is what I'm doing. And then I'll just pick a nice color, maybe a gray, and then I'll just fill it in. This is my jam right now. Oops, that's kind of, the ink bled a little bit over here, but that's okay. We'll just kind of hide it. So that's kind of how I would do it. This is my jam for right now, and let me tell you something, it varies every single month, and I love that about me, okay? Always changing. So I love to just kind of greet myself. So okay, so it's like that. And this is where I would put in my sun and what the weather will be. 79 full sun, then I'd be up here saying what my morning schedule is like and all of that fun stuff. And that's when also I'll be getting out some of my cute stickers that are in our store so that I can get my pages kind of beautified. I love doing the little corners in particular. And that way it's just already kind of beautiful. And washi is always a beautiful thing. And I probably even should have put the washi on first, but it doesn't matter. It looks gorgeous no matter what, wherever it is. So you can do, the washi is amazing for putting on the side, or you can use it to tip in your stuff too. That. So I really like the apple. It's really, really pretty because it's September. One good thing about these stickers too is that they peel off and on the page really good. So stuck that right on top. And so I am really feeling good about that. This is always super cute, and clip this in for anything that I don't want to forget. And also what's great about using a little paper clip in particular is then you always have the other side of it. So like in mine here, on this side I've got the calls and appointments, and on this side I use the same clip on the other side to just plunk in the to-do. So no matter what, it's just gorgeous, functional, easy, and I absolutely love it. So, and as you can see just how beautiful all of this is in here. I am going to do a video on this. This is where I've been really journaling, so I'll be showing you that soon. So that's my Monday start. So to get back to understanding that anything that needs to be brought to your attention, use the tip-ins. They're amazing. So put in something that is something you really need to get to, and write your days according to the flow of your day. Inspire yourself. If you want to really bake some bread, do your little bit of laundry and get that done. Come up with a plan for your life that is beautiful. And like the French and my mom say, live it as an art form. So you're going to script your life as though it's an art form. You're going to include you're going to include your goals, your plans, and your dreams, and you're going to accomplish them. And you're going to write details of how you're going to do it. And that's going to be exciting to you. Once you start getting detailed and you start writing, then more ideas come. It really gains a lot of momentum. So when you start planning this way, and so pretty soon your pen won't stop. It's like you keep getting ideas. You're like, oh my gosh, well that'll go great on Tuesday, or oh the weather's this way. Let's do that on Wednesday. So it's just one of those things where for dinner let's do something wonderful and go to this one place that has outdoor seating because of the weather. Let's go pick apples, come home and make apple donuts together as a family on this coming Saturday. Or, there's just so many different ways to enjoy life. So include it in your planning, your everyday planning. And live an absolute beautiful life. Live your dreams, live your goals, and let God speak to you and guide you in your planning. So if any of this hurts too much, then take a breather and just meditate and say, God, what's next for me? Because He loves speaking to you. So allow Him to just give you these ideas, because every single idea I have ever gotten, I executed on all of them, and they've just been nothing short of just beautiful. And so, far exceeded anything that I could have imagined. So there you go, my friends. I hope you've enjoyed this plan with me. Monday, have a wonderful time scripting your life, planning your dreams, and living life as an art. Thank you. Until next time.